Wow, that's super exciting news. Finally, some sales happening in the Edmonton real estate market. I'm Sarah Kalki with Remax Real Estate, and I'm here to tell you what is actually going on. We have our latest statistics from October 2019 that have just come out from the Realtors Association of Edmonton, and we have some really exciting news pretty much across the board. Maybe it doesn't look like that, but the first thing that's probably the most exciting is that our total inventory of properties is down 9.2% since last year. That means a lot fewer homes are on the market. The other thing that is really great to see is that we've actually seen a lot fewer homes listed between October and November, largely because we had a lot of sales, but that also means that there's a huge opportunity if you are somebody who's been thinking of selling your home and you've given up just because it's November. The snow's on the ground doesn't mean that the market has frozen. So two other statistics, pricing, single-family homes dropped 1.75% on average year over year. Condos are up 3% year over year. They always tend to kind of go up and down a little bit month over month. All residential sales are down about 2.4%, however. Really interesting statistic in terms of days on market, and I like to do, as you know, a little bit of extra research. The published days on market for single family homes that sold is 60 days, which it has been throughout this whole entire recession. It's actually cumulative days on market is a statistic that measures how long that property has been for sale cumulatively over quite a long time. That number for single family homes is 96 days. So if you thought, wow, it seems really strange that they're saying that all homes that sell are selling in 2 months, well, guess what? It's because we pull properties off the market. When we do a reprice, we put them back on with a new MLS number, so that only shows 60 days, but the average is actually 96 days. So over a little over 3 months to sell. If you're a seller that's been on the market for a couple months, I usually think a lot of people are one good price adjustment and a little bit of staging and marketing away from actually getting a sale. Condos, on the other hand, their average days on market is about 76, but the cumulative is 108. So same thing, a little over 3 months to sell, but we are still seeing sales, which is awesome. What else is going on and what can we expect into the rest of 2019 and leading into 2020? Well, we know we have fewer listings that are on the market. There's lower supply. Demand, however, from last year is actually also increasing. We have 8.8% more sales that happened in October 2019 than in 2018. So it could actually mean that people are out of their funk. September was really slow, they were really depressed and really afraid waiting for the election, and it finally means now we probably have some forward movement. We have less supply, more demand. Hopefully that carries on through the winter, and it might just mean that this winter, as opposed to other winters, might be actually a really good time for you to sell your home. Last but not least, I always like to have a look at the best neighborhoods in Edmonton to sell a property. Those neighborhoods in Edmonton this year are, of course, probably the same as always in terms of number of sales. The two biggest neighborhoods in all of Edmonton are Summerside and Windermere. Both saw 9 sales. We also saw quite a few sales in Strathcona, in Fulton Place, Seacourt, there were quite a few. So kind of all across the board, we're seeing homes that are selling. Condos, of course, we're seeing a lot in downtown and Oliver, which is where most of those condo sales are. However, most of the sales were for lower priced condos. So if you had something in the 150 to 250 range, you had a really great chance of selling it in October. That is it. That's a lot of statistics coming at you, and some hopefully, fingers crossed, good news that we're going to begin to see a little bit of a market turnaround into 2020. It also is my time to remind you, if you are thinking of selling your home, if you're thinking of buying, just because it gets a little bit cold out doesn't mean that it's a bad time of year to sell. October was a phenomenal month. We were able to sell 17 homes last month, which was a lot. And most people usually will have given up in October, and we just keep on trucking all the way strong to the end of the year. If you need any help with real estate, I'm here to help.